and gentlemen, if you're catching us up, you're catching us live from Kasarani Stadium, Annex. The key game today is Kiambu Pluckers against JKUAT. Okay. Kiambu Pluckers on the mat. First raid for JKUAT Assassins. One point. Kiambu Pluckers. Whoa. Kiambu Pluckers. Their superstar raider, Francis Ngamau, number 15. Deacons from JKUAT Assassins. Deacons. Nice raid. Substitution. John Kioko comes in. Kiambu Pluckers. Francis Ngamau. He's called the clap master. Kiambu Pluckers. Dickens. Guys, remember, if you're watching this, it's coming live from Kasarani Stadium Annex. Carlos Wanjala. Carlos, number Saba. Very tall and sprinter. Carlos Wanjala. Very steady and speedy strider. J-Quat Assassins. J-Quat Assassins. Carlos Wanjala back at it. Remember, it is J-Quat Assassins 8 and Kiambu Pluckers 5. We are just at the... We're just in the first few starters of the game. Francis Wanjala. Carlos. 1 point to both teams. John Gituro from Kiambu Pluckers tries his best, but you know how the mat says. It's either you're afraid to raid or you're a raider. All this is brought to you by Kenya Kabaddi Union, Kenya Kabaddi Premium League Season 2. If you're watching us right now, this is Kiambu Pluckers against J-Quat Assassins. John from J-Quat, and it tackles.
Follow focus in the building.
Francis. Very speedy raider, very steady speedy raider. Very speedy and steady raider. Tried his back kick, trying to get a bonus. No point. Crispin from J-Quat Assassins. Crispin tries for a catch, but he gets one. 1 point to J-Quat. J-Quat Assassin 16 points and Kiambu Pluckers 6. Francis. Francis Ngamau. Very interesting game. Timeout. Kiambu Pluckers led by Francis. Guys, remember, if you're watching this, this is coming from Kasarani Stadium, Annex. 4 players against 7 players. Kiambu Pluckers. Kiambu Pluckers against Jaquat Assassins. Crispin Bakazit. Crispin trying his best, but you know the Pluckers, how they pluck it. They'll pluck you one by one. Francis. Very talented raider. He has played for junior national teams, traveled to Iraq, traveled with the World Cup, played for Kiambu Pluckers. He has been the captain for Kiambu Pluckers, just dropped his title yesterday. John Jenga from Jaquat Assassins trying his kicks. Whoa, John Jenga. Very nice raid, 1 point. Bonus. John Kioko, number 1. John Kioko of Kiambu Pluckers. Another steady and speedy raider. Much talented. Remember, all this is happening courtesy of Kenya Kabaddi Union. Is excited to bring you the Kenya Kabaddi National Premier League, Season 2. Dixon. Here comes Dixon from Jaquat Assassins, tries his best, tries a stretch. No point. Back at the wing. Try it again. No, nothing. A stretch. Francis Ngamau, very relaxed, steady, speedy player. Tries a toe touch. Francis Ngamau, success. Crispin. No way out. Carlos Wanjala. Carlos Wanjala is also another steady, firm player. If you watch most of the World Junior Championship, he has played several games, won medals with the national team. Very speedy and steady. Jaquat Assassins technical point. Dixon. Very, very, very steady, trying the stretch and a point. Very steady and speedy raider. Carlos Wanjala, very tall, and you know the toe kicks and the kicks. He got it all. Carlos Wanjala, very experienced player. John Jenga from J-Quad Assassins tries his luck. First one. Whoa. Very, very, very tricky player. 2 points for John Jenga. Very nice, very nice. Patrick Ngamau. If you're catching us right now, the J-Quad Assassin 19 points and if you're catching us right now, J-Quad Assassins 21 points. Kiambu Pluckers 11 points. On the raid we have Francis. John again. Very tricky player. John again. And this time round, he didn't manage it. What an injury from John Jenga. John Jenga lying down. It could have been a rough tackle. Let's see what the decision made by referee Julie the body. And Francis Ngamau gets a yellow card. Two points for J-Quad's Assassins. John Kyoko. John Kyoko, Kiambu Pluckers. Remember Kiambu Pluckers, they are 12 while J-Quad Assassins are 21. Whoa, oh. John Kyoko. What a decision by the referee. 1 point J-Quad and a bonus to Kiambu Pluckers. Whoa, nowhere. Crispin. It's a tug of war until the referee calls it off. It's a tug of war. Crispin is down. Crispin Mageto. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Kenya Kabaddi Premier League Season 2. If you're watching us straight from Kasarani Annex, and on the court we have Francis Ngamau trying his luck, but you know how the assassin their raider. We have Dickens. Dixon. Dixon again. And 1 point to Kiambu Pluckers, and that makes it first half. It has been really a tactical game. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Kiambu Pluckers against J-Quad Assassin. J-Quad Assassins leading with 23 points against Kiambu Pluckers 16. It has been really a tough one. On the sub, we have John and Daniel. Remember, this is Kiambu Pluckers against J-Quad Assassins. J-Quad Assassin leading with 23 points against 16 points to Kiambu Pluckers. Ladies and gentlemen, come. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been Kiambu Pluckers against J-Quad Assassin. Game imekuwaje? Unajinta nani na unatuchezea timu gani?
My name is Ricky Switzer. Nachezea KCA University Wolves na nimeona game imekuwa mzuri sana. J-Quad wanacheza na defense, they are playing a very good game. Kiambu Pluckers pia wanacheza defense. So I think game imebalance, but on the raiding side naona J-Quad are a bit weighty. Wakona raiders experienced vizuri kushinda Kiambu Pluckers. So far they are probably poised to take the win.
Ndio hii game iko 23-16 na John ako nje, tunaona Dana na Warm. Ile side nyingine tulikuwa na Carlos ndiye amekuja amejaribu ku revive team. Unasemaje?
Nasema because Dan na John wako nje because wameona game ni light. Unaona wameona game ni light, so wameacha mavijana wa shine. Wameona game ni light, wakiingia pale wanaweza wapiga mingi sana. So on the side of Kiambu wanacheza match yao full na J-Quad ni team ngumu kabisa. Last season wao ndo wali-emerge the second. So they are a very tough team. So haingekuwa rahisi kwa Kiambu. Hata wakicheza full bado watakuwa contained.
Kali sana. Thanks Joto Wami. Kali. Remember, this is Kiambu Pluckers against J-Quad Assassins. Kiambu Pluckers 16, J-Quad Assassin 23. You're catching us straight on from Kasarani Annex Stadium. Live. This is the second half of J-Quad Assassin versus Ladies and gentlemen, this is the second half of J-Quad Assassin Kiambu Pluckers. 3-2 against 1, trying to get both of four. Oh, what an all out for both the team. JKUAT Assassin 23, Kiambu Pluck 27. JKUAT Assassin 27, Kiambu Pluckers 16. All this is brought to you by Kenya Kabaddi Union, bringing you the Kenya Kabaddi National Premier League Season 2. If you're catching us right now, this is Kiambu Pluckers against JKUAT Assassin. And Carlos Wanjala on the court. Carlos Wanjala tries it all. Carlos Wanjala. Dixon tries a stretch. Dixon tries a touch. Dixon tries a stretch again. Dixon, and now, wow, Dixon does it, he does it. What a great play by Dixon from JKUAT Assassin. Very nice. 3 points, 4 points. 4 points to JKUAT Assassins. John Kyoko. John Kyoko. John Jenga from JKUAT Assassin gets a point for his team. And Carlos Wanjala again. And he gets a bonus. Dixon again. Will he do what he did last time? Dixon again. 4 against 1. Dixon tries a stretch. Dixon again back at the court. Dixon tries another stretch. Dixon tries and Dixon, and he gets blocks. And he get blocked. Dixon. He did it last time. This time he didn't do it. Bonventure Ucheng gets a yellow card from JKUAT Assassins. We have Francis Ngamau from Kiambu Pluckers on the court. We have Francis Ngamau on Assassin's court. Gets a bonus. Tries another stretch. Francis Ngamau. John Jenga of JKUAT Assassins. Remember, if you're catching up all this right now, this is happening at the Kasarani Annex Stadium, the home of heroes, where we nurture heroes and keep the heroes, we build the heroes. It's Kasarani Lions. Francis Ngamau tries a touch. Francis Ngamau, if you know him, you know him. Tries another one and gets a kick. 1 point for Kiambu Pluckers. The game is still valid. We have JKUAT Assassin 33, and Kiambu Pluckers at 21. Bonventure of JKUAT Assassins. Bonventure Ucheng of And the raider is out. And the raider is out. He loses his canting. Francis Ngamau. Francis Ngamau on the court of the Assassins. The Assassins are leading with 11 points. Assassins. Francis Ngamau, very talented raider. Francis Ngamau, give 2 points to his team, making them to be at 24. John Gituro tries his luck, but the Pluckers are plucking him down. The Pluckers are plucking them down. Official timeout. Kiambu Pluckers, Francis Ngamau. Remember, the official game has been officiated by Julie the Body. On the sideline, we have Dan. Francis Ngamau on the mat of Assassins. Substitution for J-Quart Assassins. Number 7 comes out. Number 11 done. J-Quart Assassins on the Pluckers land. Has he gone to pluck anything? Ama has been. He gets a point. 1 point. Francis Ngamau, very speedy and a steady raider. He tries another one and walks out with a bonus point. Daniel Omondi, his first raid for J-Quart Assassins. Remember, if you're watching us, this is coming from Kasarani Annex Stadium. J-Quart Assassins versus Kiambu Pluckers. Kiambu Pluckers at 35. J-Quart Assassins at 35. Kiambu Pluckers at 27. Tries his like Francis Ngamau and, Nelson Abugu couldn't let him. Second raid to Daniel Omondi from J-Quart Assassin. He tries, goes back with no point. Carlos Wanjala from Kiambu Pluckers. Is he going to pluck or is going to be plucked? Is Carlos Wanjala going to pluck?
Yes. No, he's going to pluck one of these guys.
You sure? Ama, you think is? If you look closely, Carlos has missed like 2-3 games.
No, actually he's on form right now. That's a bonus point already.
Yeah.
So it's a point. He got a point.
Oh, nice. Dixon from J-Quart Assassins tries. He tries and he gets 2 points. Dickens, very steady and speedy, talented raider as well. He has also performed the national duties by playing the junior Kabaddi championship in Bagabadu. Dickens has played for several tournaments. Carlos Wanjala, very experienced. Carlos Wanjala tries a luck. Carlos comes again. It's a third raid to Kiambu Pluckers. Bonus point by Carlos Wanjala. Daniel Omondi, very talented super raider. He plays for the national team of Kenya Kabaddi. Carlos Wanjala. Carlos Wanjala, he did it again. Remember, all this is coming from Kasarani Annex Stadium, brought to you by Kenya Kabaddi Union. It's bringing you the Kenya National Kabaddi League Season 2. John Jenga, J-Quat Assassins, tries his luck again, stretches. He does a stretch again by the point. 1 point to J-Quat Assassin, making them to be at 40 points. Kiambu Pluckers at 31. It's a very crucial match indeed, you know. Kiambu Pluckers trying to win their way at the top since they are at the 11th position at the table. J-Quat Assassin trying to top and trying to win against the notorious Rapid Deployment Unit Men Kabaddi team who are leading at the table. J-Quat Assassins at position number 2. J-Quat Assassins at 40, Kiambu Pluckers at 31. If you're watching this as right now, we are at a commercial short break. Can join us on our social media, Kenya Kabaddi _ Union. That is on Instagram. Kenya Kabaddi. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Kiambu Pluckers against J-Quat Assassins. John Kioko. John Kioko does a kick and he gets 1 point. Wow. It could be. Francis Ngamau, he knows what he does best. Francis Ngamau. Remember, he just dropped from being the Kiambu Pluckers captain yesterday by giving a chance to the youngsters also to take on the team, you know. Francis Ngamau. Dixon, and he did it. Dixon of J-Quat Assassins. Very, 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 very super steady raider. Kioko. Willie. Kioko. What will the referee say? Julie the body. Two points for Kyoko. Substitution again. J-Quat Assassins. Crispin. Crispin. Crispin tries a stretch. Crispin. He goes home with no points. Remember, all this is coming from Kasarani Annex Stadium. Kyoko. Kyoko. And it is Kyoko. 1 point for Kiambu Pluckers. It's a very tragic game with Kiambu J-Quat Assassin leading with 41 points to 37 points. Wow, Kiambu Pluckers. Kiambu Pluckers. Kiambu Pluckers. Kiambu Pluckers, they're not doing bad. 38-41. John Kyoko. John Kyoko. John Kyoko. John Kyoko. John Kyoko. And the assassins assassined him. That was a very nice movement from John Kyoko. Remember, John Kyoko is a very steady player. He has played season 1 of Kabaddi. This is his second season of Kabaddi. And here comes John Karuga, number 4 of J-Quat Assassins, his first raid. John Karuga, very talented player also. Whoa. John Karuga. What a first raid that he, what a raid, what a raid, what a raid. John Karuga. Kiambu Pluckers are plucking in people. Kiambu Pluckers, they have only 3 points. 3 points to equalize the game. Francis Ngamau. Francis Ngamau. Will he do what he always does for his team? Francis Ngamau. Francis Ngamau. Francis Ngamau. They only need like 3 points to Francis Ngamau. Very speedy, talented player. Francis Ngamau. Francis Ngamau. Raid out. Bonventure. Bonventure Ochieng. Bonventure Ochieng. Bonventure. Could he try it? Bonventure. He did a thing. Official timeout. Scores. J-Quat Assassins 45, Kiambu Pluckers 40. Remember, this is the second half of Kiambu Pluckers against J-Quat Assassins, live from Kasarani Stadium. Annex. John Kyoko. John Kyoko. Kiambu Pluckers needs only like 3, 4, 5 points. John Kyoko. John Kyoko. Remember, this is a very good player from Kiambu Pluckers. He's a very sneaky player. Very sneaky. Very, very sneaky. Daniel Omondi. Daniel Omondi. Tall, long player. 8 feet. Carlos Wanjala. The game is at 46-40. Jaquat Assassin leading with 6 points. Kiambu Pluckers. Kiambu Pluckers, they've come very far from from Carlos Wanjala. Carlos Wanjala. Talented player. Kenya junior player. He's represented the national duty severally. You've seen his game. Daniel Omondi. Very talented player. The key player of Kiambu players. Key player of Jaquat Assassin. One point to Jaquat Assassin, making them at 49. Kiambu Pluckers at 40. Kyoko, this time round, no move. John Karuga is an experienced player. He has played for the senior national team players. He has traveled with the team as a coach for the junior national team. And this makes it the end of the second half. (50-40) Jaquat Assassins 50, Kiambu Pluckers 40. It has been really a tough game. Brought to you by Kenya Kabaddi Union. It brings you the Kenya Kabaddi National Premier League Season 2. As you have all seen, it has been really a tough game. Scores. Super Raider from Kiambu Pluckers.
Game imekuwa poa. Game imekuwa fiti. Ni vile tu imekuja kuharibika tu hizi tu dakika tu za mwisho kabisa. But hii kitu tulikuwa nao, but ni sawa tu, ni game. At least wametushinda na less sana. Si vile walikuwa na expect.
First half mlikuwa mmelegeza sana. Ni nini imefanyika mpaka second half ikakama?
Ni joto imepanda. Joto imepanda, game ikaingia, game ikakuwa tamu. Like strategy sasa, unajua sama players tushajua fulani anacheza hivi, fulani anacheza hivi. So tukamaster hizo strategy, tuka pull up.
Huyu ndio opponent wako. Unasemaje? Game imekuwaje mtu wangu?
Wenyewe mimi nasema game imekuwa fiti. Nashukuru maplayer wenzangu sawa. Imekuwa fiti. Last time kuna venye wase wamekuwa chini, lakini sasa hii wale wase wausema huko ma star waja kuwa Kiambu. Mmesikiaje?
Iko fiti, tungewapiga lakini vile master wenyu wameingia. Tungewapiga walai Mungu moja.
Lakini si liju master wenyu asiwamesema hii game yenu ilikuwa nyoso. Kiswaba hivi. wamekuwa nyuma juu, wameingia later kwa sababu walikuwa wanasema Kiambu Pluckers ni nyoso. Ama ndio maana mmefanya mambo?
Mambo tu ufanya saa. First half mpaka kuote saa. Lakini iko sawa, wako fine. Mkuje venye mnakaa. Moral, mkam venye mnakaa.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see it has been a really tough game, a very interesting game. Kiambu Pluckers against J Quat Assassins. Wait for the next match. Kenya Kabaddi League Season 2.